Welcome to another episode of Game Time. I'm JP Murrieta, and this week we are at Sandia High School, home of the Matadors and their football team and head coach Chad Adcock. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You guys are getting ready for your quarterfinal matchup. You're the number 4 seed. Let's start with that. When the seeding came out, what did you think about the number 4 seed for Sandia?
I put us as the 4 seed. I thought, based off the criteria, we deserved it. Now we got to go earn the respect of having that 4 seed. So got to go out and do it.
With that 4 seed, you got that first round bye. How beneficial was that? Some coaches like it to get more preparation, maybe some rest. Others aren't a fan of it. They like to keep playing. What are your thoughts?
For us, we had our bye clear back in week 4 of the season, so it was a well-deserved bye. We had gone 6 straight weeks of playing, so it was good for us. Like we were able to get healed up a little bit, get ready to go for Rio Rancho.
You face Rio Rancho in the quarterfinals this week. How do you match up with the Rams?
I think it's going to be a good matchup. They're a solid offense. They like to run the ball, have some good playmakers on receiver. We have some pretty good playmakers at DB. Our defense played well all year offensively. It's going to be a battle for us. We got to definitely go out, run the ball well, got to complete the passes when we have our opportunities. And
Does it take? What's the key to getting to that final?
I think it takes execution on both sides is the main part, and then you got to have a little bit of luck. You got to have the ball bounce your way a couple times, But mostly it comes down to execution, and if you can execute and just perform the way you're supposed to, you'll have a good shot.
What's your focus with these guys this week, and what's the key to this game? What's going to be your message when you're in the locker room before you run out onto the field against Rio Rancho?
My message would be, I've told them since December of last year, just win the day. That's been our motto, is win the day, whether it was the weight room, the classroom, the football field. It's no different. We got to go out. We got to win the day. We got to go out. We got to perform. We got to out-execute, out-effort, out-discipline those guys, and then we'll like our chances.
Well, you've won a lot of days so far this season. Congratulations on the year. Good luck this week in the postseason.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Game Time after this. Are you living the life of an athlete? The New Mexico Activities Association brings you Life of an Athlete, a resource for students, educators, and parents to understand the challenges students face. Athletes, one night of drinking will negatively affect your athletic performance for 2 weeks, and athletes who drink or do drugs are twice as likely to get injured. Alcohol's effects can reduce a high school athlete's potential by as much as 20 to 30%. Are you living the life of an athlete? Log on to the website to find out today.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Hi, I'm Jacob Adcock from Sandia High School. Welcome back to Game Time.
The high school football playoffs are in full swing. Let's take a look back at who advanced and who they're facing next. Rio Rancho met up with West Mesa in a first-round Class 6A matchup. The Rams were down early, but rattled off 28 straight points to pick up the 35-21 victory. Rio Rancho will face Sandia in the 6A quarterfinals. Mayfield scored on a pick-6 and beat Gadsden in a low-scoring game, 13-12. The Trojans travel to Roswell next to face the top-seeded Coyotes. The Las Cruces Bulldogs appear to be getting hot at the right time. Gunnar Guardiola threw 4 touchdown passes as Las Cruces beat Los Lunas 42-6. Las Cruces will take on Centennial for the second time in 3 weeks. 11th-seeded Farmington pulled off the upset win over Volcano Vista 31-21. Quarterback Trell Griego threw for 410 yards and 5 touchdowns. The Scorpions advanced to take on La Cueva in the next round. Albuquerque Academy trailed Grant 7-0, but the Chargers scored 35 straight points to advance in the 4A playoffs, 35-7. Academy travels to top seed defending state champ Bloomfield next. At one point, Socorro and Hope Christian were tied at 21 all, but the host Warriors took the lead for good and pulled out the 30-27 win. Socorro moves on to face Robertson in the quarterfinals. Espanola Valley picked up their first playoff win ever, beating St. Pius 31-7. Jack Purdy rushed for 220 yards and a touchdown. Up next for the Sun Devils is a quarterfinal date with Lovington. Ratone's Cannon Walton rushed for 4 scores in a 35-8 win against Theroux. Up next for Ratone is a Saturday matchup against top-ranked St. Michael's. Nicholas Chavez scored 4 touchdowns for Santa Rosa as the Lions beat Loving 57-15. Santa Rosa improved to 10-1 overall and take on Texaco next. Top-ranked Melrose will meet up with Clayton for the 8-man championship. Melrose beat rival Fort Sumner House 50-14 in the semifinals. Clayton pulled off their second straight upset of the playoffs, beating Mesilla Valley Christian 52-36. Gateway Christian secured their spot in the 6-man final with a 66-38 win over Mountain Air. Gateway Christian is looking for a three-peat as they face Roy Mascaro in the final. Roy Mascaro edged out Grady 27-20. It will be 1 versus 2 for the title. Here's a look at the updated football brackets.
Hi, I'm Juanito Cruz from Sandia High School, and we'll be back with some more game time after this.
Do you love sports? Do you want a front row seat for exciting high school sports action in New Mexico? If the answer is yes to either of those questions, then becoming an interscholastic sports official may be right for you. The New Mexico Officials Association is looking for individuals age 15 years or older to serve as officials in 10 different sports. No experience is necessary and training is provided. If you're interested, call 505-923-3110. That's 505-923-3110, or go to the website nmact.org and click on the Officials tab.
Hi, I'm Hunter Molinado from Sandia High School. Welcome back to Game Time.
Welcome back to Game Time from Sandia High School. The Western Sky Community Care State Cross Country Championships take place this weekend at Albuquerque Academy. One student athlete to watch is an 8th grader that has dominated this season.
Ladies and gentlemen, Giana Rmer.
A couple of weeks ago, Giana Rmer won the Class 5A race at the Albuquerque Academy Cross Country Extravaganza by an amazing 2 minutes over the next closest competitor. It was a margin of victory even she didn't expect.
Not at all. I expected to maybe be like in the top 5 on most races, but I definitely did not expect to win, and not at all by 2 minutes.
No one should be surprised when she wins at this point. Rmer has won every varsity race she's run this season, and she's only an 8th grader.
When I was 7, my dad was like, well, my parents are both runners, and so they're like, well, let's see if they like running. So they got my sister and I into cross country, and I guess it just kind of went much better than we all expected it to go. I like everything about it. I like the adrenaline, I like the people and the places that we get to go, and it's just so fun, and it's a fun environment, and I just really love running.
Is she intimidated being an 8th grader and running against high school competition?
Oh, definitely, for sure. But my teammates are really, really friendly and really welcoming, and my coach is just amazing, and I think it's really helped me having such an amazing team to run with.
You can tell Giana loves what she does. She always seems to have a smile on her face.
Yeah, I mean, I have so much fun when I'm running, and I love seeing my teammates and my parents and all of my friends out supporting me, and it's just so fun.
Giana is hard to miss on the course. If you don't see her at the front of the pack, just look for the bright pink headband.
I got it when I was like 8 from my grandma, and I can't find, the tag's all worn down because I wear it at every race, but now all the boys are asking me where I got it because they want one too.
Rmer will run the class. Volleyball championships on our seating and selection show. That show will stream on our website at approximately 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. It will also stream on the NMAA 24/7 app. And of course, don't forget, we announce the #1 seeds on the app before the show even starts. So how's that for an incentive to get the app? If you don't have it already, download the app for free at the App Store or Google Play. That's going to do it for another episode of Game Time from Sandia High School this week. Make sure you tune in every week because you never know where we're going to be or who we're going to talk to. You do know the place to find the most highlights is right here, and it's not even close. We'll see you next time on Game Time.